What's going on, guys? This is Mias and I'm going to be so excited with this video because it means a lot. First of all, we have an OCG ban list and we have a new OCG metagame breakdown, this time covering the last format, so right before this ban list. And also, I do plan on interviewing a Singapore player from the OCG, trying to kind of get his thoughts on the new ban list, so this is probably going to be happening next week. If you're watching this, my guy, I love you in advance. But yeah, before we get into this video, make sure you like and subscribe. It motivates me a lot to just keep breathing. Newly forbidden cards, True King of all chlamydias, shoutouts to Ivan, went from, I call it, whatever, nobody calls it True King of all calamities, it's obviously VFD, is finally forbidden, you freaking thank God! The card should have never been a thing in the first place. This is just accountability. Yeah, it's just, this is justice. This card should have never existed, so thank you for banning the freaking card. Mystic Mine, same bullshit problem. It's finally banned. Ah, this is just beautiful to look at. Now, could we actually see Mystic Mine getting banned in the TCG as well? I think there are some good arguments to ban the card, but the issue is that right now in the TCG, it's not super played, but obviously it has its formats where it's like super cancer, so there's always going to be some good arguments to want to ban the card, and some good arguments to want to keep it as a necessary evil, but whatever, who cares? It's like a super evilly evil. Gamma getting limited almost makes me cry of joy, because this card also, I think, the second people realized that they could play Gamma in decks that weren't Psyframe, I think we realized that there was a problem with the game. Just hand traps in general are cards that I don't believe should kind of have a, I don't know, have a healthy place in the game. They really do ruin the integrity of Yu-Gi-Oh! Because they always keep on giving excuses to players to justify overpowered decks. Like, oh yeah, sure, this deck makes 7 negates, but stop complaining, all you have to do is draw hand traps and you'll be good. Because the thing is, when you don't draw those hand traps, sometimes you're just screwed. Like Herald of Ultimateness, you can't really deal with it with your engine. You need a hand traps to prevent your opponent from going there in the first place. So that's the issue that I have with hand traps just in general. When hand traps weren't a necessity and they were just, you know, a bonus, if you want to play them, that's fine, but if you don't want to play them, it's, you know, also completely fine. You don't get punished for not playing hand traps, don't necessarily get like heavily rewarded for playing them. I think that was like a healthier format back then, but now it's like if you're not playing hand traps, you're fucked, and if you're playing them, you can brick. So it's just mathematically incorrect. And Zeus getting limited is also interesting, but I don't think you need necessarily multiple Zeuses in order to win sometimes. I think one Zeus can still do it. This is not like the biggest hit on the ban list at all. Newly semi-limited cards, Oviraptor is now semi-limited, so it went from 1 to 2. Oh, that's actually a little boost for dinosaurs. Not too huge, but still. Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon is irrelevant. I don't think anybody cares because there's the errata to make it completely once per turn. Pot of Desires, that's very interesting. It was a 3, now it's a 2. And Cross Out Designator, following the exact same trend. What's his face? Called by the Grave went, so it went from 3 to 2, and in the TCG we only have one Called by the Grave. I think in the TCG, when we're going to get Crossout Designator, it's going to be a 3 of for like one format, and then it's immediately going to downgrade itself to 2 and then to 1. But I can't really imagine Crossout Designator and Called by the Grave being like a 3 ofs in the same formats with like 20 hand traps going around. It's just BS. And unlimited cards, Nessie is now a 3. Circle went from 2 to 3. Interesting. Mind Control is a 3. Wow, that's crazy, man. And Pendulum Call is just irrelevant. Alright, let's get into the OCG metagame breakdown now. Okay, so 63 top performing decks from 13 tournaments that were held in Japan and mainland China during September 4th to 8th. So the first best deck... Alright, so the thing with Sword Soul, alright, that I just want kind of, okay, I'm not sure about that, but I don't necessarily believe that Sword Soul is still the best deck. I think it's just that so many people are playing Sword Soul that it makes sense if it's stopping in a higher number because it's also being played in a higher number. I'm no longer a huge fan of the deck, but I definitely do agree while it's, I do understand why it's doing well. And by the way, the True King Sword Soul is going to die off because VFD just got banned, so this already will no longer exist. They didn't ban Phoenix Enforcer, obviously, because it's kind of really new. And Sword Soul is definitely going to get a lot more presence in the metagame with this ban list, because VFD is no longer a thing, so Virtual World is less problematic. What other decks got banned? Oh, well, Mystic Mine got banned, and Mystic Mine had a really good matchup against Sword Soul. But yeah, whatever. Alright, Phantom Knights, and look at this, man. Destiny Hero Brave Phantom Knight. The Brave package is actually doing some nice job in pretty much every deck. Well, not really every deck, but I was really shocked to see Brave being played in so many decks. You're going to see soon enough. But yeah, also Destiny Hero Phantom, every freaking Destiny Hero everywhere, Jesus. Tri Brigade, Destiny Hero Zodiac Tri Brigade, Destiny Hero Tri Brigade. 5 Phoenix Brave, what? That's insane. By the way, Phoenix means Destiny Hero Brave. Oh my god. Shadol, 3 Grass. Lunwing, Destiny Hero Invoked Shadol, Destiny Hero Kaiju Invoked, Destiny Hero Brave Shadol. Oh my god, that's the same. These 2 engines, the Destiny Hero package with Brave package, are like everywhere. It's ridiculous. Virtual World is going to die off. It's not going to be garbage. It's still going to be really good, just like it is in the TCG, but it's no longer going to be super oppressive to the point where like you're screwed if you play against the deck. You can open technically 0 hand traps and not lose, but it depends on how your deck is built as well, because the Shen Shen Crystal Wing, well, not Dragoon, but Kaliga combo is pretty good. Anyways, Drytron, even oh my god, even one of them was playing Destiny Hero. I said, what? That's nuts. Every single Sky Striker deck was playing Destiny Hero. Prank Kids, 2 of them were with Brave, and 1 of them was with Brave and Destiny Hero. Okay, Tri Brigade Layerless put nothing. Eldritch Destiny Hero, Endymion, Adignestor, Agent Fairy, Danger Dark World, Destiny Hero Invoke, Destiny Hero 3-Axis Synchro, Dragon Maid, only 1 Flunderies, oh my god, Lawn Mowing, Dark Warrior, Salamangreat, and typical, man, every single freaking time, it's probably the exact same guy that always plays Sekka, Danger, Kaiju, Luna, and it's just like, he's a pro with the deck, so he's like, you know what, it's fine, bro. But yeah, alright, Sword Soul, this boy, Hero, went 6-1-1 and finished 1 second in No Face Blah Blah, which had 49 participants. So now he's only playing 2 Vishuda in the main deck. It's pretty similar to Carol Bane or Photon Thrash or whatever, so you can just summon it when you have nothing, and it's not really good going first, but if your Moye gets negated, you can actually just make Anaconda, so yes, you can make Link monsters in a Synchro heavy strategy, and then send the Fusion Destiny and just summon that Phoenix Enforcer from there. It just kind of feels like there's a lot of breaks that are kind of needed there, but still, Celestial and Dash, whatever, everything else is fine. For the side deck, I don't really have anything noteworthy. And then after that, we have Phantom Knight. So the Brave package is actually really good in Phantom Knight, as it gives them a negation in the form of Wandering Griffin Rider, which allows you to play through Nibiru. This is what I didn't get because I don't really know what the Brave cards do, but you can actually Foolish for Aquamancer of the Sanctuary, and that gets you right of Aramesia from your deck to your hand. So like, imagine this end board. It's Destiny Hero, Destroy Phoenix Enforcer, F-Zero Utopic Draco Future, Fogblade, and obviously you still have the Wandering Griffin Rider on the field if your opponent wasn't able to stop it. This isn't really like the full like Phantom Knight Burning Abyss, well, not really Burning Abyss, but Phantom Knights featuring like a tour guide with graphs here, etc. This is like almost a control version of the Phantom Knight deck, so really impressive that it can still make a lot of interruptions without even relying on tour guide and all the BA cards. Like Cherubini is not sending Graphers here, as I said, it's sending this level 3 girl or whatever, which gets you this spell card, I think. But yeah, alright, pretty nice. What else is there to say? Tri Brigade, of course, man, people are still playing Cataroost. Double Rescue Cat as well, with the Zodiac monsters. That's really shocking, wow. Only double Tenki, of course, it's not that great, and Tenki doesn't allow you to break the Sword Soul board. You have to physically hard draw the Cataroost. And then we still have, obviously, the Destiny Hero package cards, so they're everywhere. Insanity, man, everyone is playing the Phoenix Enforcer package. Whereas in the TCG, nobody's playing Dragoon. And my boy Richard actually did tell us that the Dragoon was much stronger than the Destiny Hero package. It's just that the materials that you send with the Fusion Destiny, they actually do something. Like the Dasher does something, and the Celestial is a draw 2 on the next turn. So it's actually really, really good. But yeah, finally we have Phoenix Brave, which is a deck that was created by Kuki Kosaka, which is the world champion of 2019. Very, very impressive. Oh, and also Kazuma. It's not gonna not gonna have to disrespect this name. No, huge shoutouts to both of these guys. Don't think I've heard of him, but yeah, Koki, of course, I know him. Well, not personally, obviously. I've never been to Worlds. Not yet! The dream. Alright, it's cool, man. You're combining the two of the strongest engines out there, so Destiny Hero package and Brave package. So it's the best of both worlds, and of course, you're ending your turn with 2 gigantic interruptions. So Wandering Griffin Rider is an Omni-Negate when you control Brave token. You return it back to your deck, you shuffle it back into your deck to negate anything. And of course, Phoenix Enforcer is a quick effect pop. But the thing is, the Brave cards, I think they restrict you under not using the effect of non-special summon monsters. So Sangan had to be the normal summon because you're not triggering its effect on the field. You're going like El Mirage and then search Crusadia Arborea, which is here, and then you make Needle Fiber, summon Jet Synchron, make Auradon, summon a bunch of tokens, and then O-Lion, etc. It's the combo that we used to have to make VFD and Synchro Eldritch, but now it's basically being used in this deck. It looks, I don't know, it almost looks like a troll deck, but it does make sense, I guess. This is kind of my cup of tea in a way, but the fact that it also plays hand traps, I don't know, it just makes it a little ugly to look at. 2 Maxi, 3 Ash, 1 Nibiru, 1 Imperm, so that cross-out designator can have a bunch of targets. And apart from that, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it for the main deck. Shaddoll, I think, is the last deck here. Oh my god, King of the Sky Prison is really cool. This player ran 3 King of the Sky Prison because usually you would see it with trap cards, but this time you're using it especially in its second effect. So the disadvantage of a 60 card deck is lowering odds of drawing into specific cards. So King of the Sky Prison is being used to fetch the specific cards like that, you know, Lawn Mowing, so it kind of almost acts as a slower version of Left Arm Offering, but you don't have to banish 20 billion cards, and you're not really necessarily using it to protect your back row. So that's what they meant by it's especially used for the second effect. You don't really care about the protection, and the special summoning, obviously, with the fact that you're setting something, definitely matters, and I guess you get to play a few trap cards, but it's not really that it protects your Schism. It's especially that it fetches you your power cards, because obviously there are so many cards that if you draw them in this deck, you kind of just win the game from there. Like, the spell cards here are just nasty. Fusion Destiny, Shaddoll Fusion, Lawn Mowing, and then for the trap card we have Schism, which is really, really disgusting. And the monsters, I mean, Alistair and King of the Sky Prison are monsters that you pretty much always want to draw, with maybe 2 Shaddolls and a Shaddoll Fusion. That would be just absolutely amazing. But yeah, I mean, wow, Dark Ruler, okay. I think Dark Ruler is also seeing a bit more play now. I've heard of some people who were trying to play Dark Ruler instead of Forbidden Drop, but this guy's also playing Forbidden Drop in the main deck. And Lightning Storm is still there, even though King of the Sky Prison protects you from these kind of back row removal. So no Cosmic Cyclone, but Evenly is also there, so you can banish the cards because this doesn't protect you from banishing or anything. And yeah, Red Reboot is definitely the safest way to do it. Twin Twister, of course. Twin Twister, Lightning Storm Duster. Twin Twister, Lightning Storm Duster. Lightning Storm, Red Reboot. So I think you get the point. People are definitely always trying to play the exact same side deck cards because they have the better impact. Sorry, there's just so many slices to the pizza that we still have another deck in the form of Virtual World, but I'm not going to be talking about this one, not only because it's banned, but also because it's boring as frick. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this OCG Metagame Breakdown and BANLIST review. If you guys have any comments or feedback, let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.